the matter with you? Oh, I'm so frustrated. I know a lot of words in English, but every time I try to speak, I forget words and I feel like I can't even speak English at all. I don't know what else to do. Listen, you need to stop learning new vocabulary immediately. But how will that help me speak better? Watch this video until the end to find out. Hi everybody, welcome to Zenfluent Maria. I'm Maria and today we're talking about why you struggle to come up with words when you start speaking English. I want to go straight to the point, but before we dive deep into the video, let me remind you to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on new videos from me. Now, let's go. So, why do you keep forgetting words when speaking English? The simple answer is that you focus on new vocabulary instead of working with what you already have. A common misconception among language learners is that the more words they learn and remember, the more fluent they will be. What is the point of learning new words if you can't even use the ones you already know, the ones you already have in your personal vocabulary? What if I told you that you have probably already encountered most of the words you need to get by in most of your conversations? So you already have what it takes to speak fluently. You just have to find a way to access that. In other words, each of us has active vocabulary and passive vocabulary. Active vocabulary is the vocabulary that we're using regularly, and we can access it in our brain at any time. Now, passive vocabulary are words that we know and understand, but we don't use when speaking English. Did you know that our passive vocabulary is larger than our active vocabulary? Yeah, I know. So how do you access your passive vocabulary and turn it into active vocabulary? In order to figure this out, you need to take a big step back and take a look into the most commonly used words in English. For example, these would be words like have or be, tell, ask, work, and so on. I have an entire video about learning the most commonly used words in English. So if you want to check that out and see if you know all of these words, the link will be in my description box below. Now, you're obviously confident that you know all of these basic words in English, right? For example, the word have. We all know the meaning, right? But do you really know what it means? Let's go over to Macmillan Dictionary and see. There are over 25 definitions of the word have, about 10 phrasal verbs, and over 15 idioms. Are you still confident that you know what have means? Let's have a look at how the word have can be used. Have a baby, have a cold, have a blast, have a whale of a time, have the upper hand, have a one-track mind, have a bone to pick, have a go, have a try, have a taste. I assume you know most of the words above, yet you struggle to understand all the phrases. Am I right? And that's exactly why you struggle to follow conversations. So learning new words and constantly upgrading your vocabulary won't help you at all if words like have give you trouble. In other words, stop learning individual words and focus on learning words in phrases, in idioms, and context. This will help you remember what part of speech it is and how it is used, especially if the word is a part of a phrase or an idiom. So the first thing you should do is make a list of all of the words you already know in your active vocabulary. These are all the basic words you know and use. Don't try to Google this, but try to remember and write. You don't have to do it all in one day. take a notebook with you, and whenever you think of a word or use a word you know, then write it down. Then I want you to choose one word from your list and start using it in context. First, write 2 or 3 sentences where the word has different meanings. If you can't remember, use an online dictionary to help you. Personally, I love Macmillan Dictionary, but you can use any online dictionary you like. For example, let's take the word run. Run has many different meanings when we put it into context. For example, Tom is always running at night, meaning he's moving quickly with his legs. She started running her own business, meaning she started to control and organize something. The train only runs at weekends, meaning to travel somewhere at regular times. See, this is why it is absolutely important to see the word in context and work with all the possible meanings first. So once you write a couple of sentences for the same word, the next thing you should do is see if you understand idioms connected to a certain word. Idioms are essential for understanding English and speaking better. Native speakers use idioms all the time. For example, a couple of idioms and phrases connected to the word run are run a tight ship. I like to run a tight ship, so get ready to work, meaning to keep firm control of the way your business or organization is run. The next one is run in the family. Musical talent runs in my family, meaning musical talent is a characteristic that is common in someone's family. I strongly advise you to write everything down, and as you proceed with your practice, to add more example to your notebook. So now let's quickly go over the 3 steps you need to do. The first one is choose a word. Then write a couple of sentences with different meanings. And in the end, look up idioms and phrases and write your own examples. This will help you increase your vocabulary and will prevent you from forgetting words when you speak English. And that's it. What do you guys think of this? I would love for you to share a new meaning of a word or a slang expression or idiom you learned in the comments below. And if you've made it this far and haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up to support me. Until the next video, I wish you a beautiful day, stay zen, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!